Hey guys, make sure to stand till the end. 95% make that mistake, and if you make that mistake you may lose your brake. Stay with us, we'll explain what it is. Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video guys to any of you having a vehicle that you need to flush your brakes, brake fluid. Okay, most people never do that, but according to the manual we need to do that every 2 years. Do you actually have to do it? We have a special video on our channel that explains how often you should flush brake fluid. In some cases it could be 6 months, in some it could be 5 years. So we have a really detailed video that explains how to know if it's time to flush it. This one is 17 years old, never had a brake flush, so we'll explain how to do it. So let's go ahead and start on it now. Before we start guys, let us tell you a little bit about us. Every single car we get here in the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We do anything from bodywork, engine, mechanical, transmissions, anything you can think of guys. Why we do that? To save you money. We will have more than probably 13,000 free repair videos on our YouTube channels. Check it out. Our mission guys is to save you as much money as we can. If you need help with anything, just leave a comment below, that way we'll get an idea and we'll try to make a video as soon as we can. Another thing, if you need to buy any parts, tools at a really good price, quick shipping for any car, check out the link in the description of the video below. That's where we get all our tool supplies from, and you can save a ton of money. So let's start on it now. So guys, brake fluid over time, what it happens, it actually absorbs water. When it absorbs water, that water will be trapped inside the brake system, and the water boiling point is between 90 and 100 degrees Celsius. And let's check out something. If you check guys, okay, the brake fluid, the boiling point is 265 degrees Celsius. So if you have a lot of water dissolved in your brake fluid, what will happen guys, you actually will, if the brakes get warm, hot, over 90 degrees, the water will start evaporating, it will turn into gas, your brakes will get soft and smushy, you may lose your brakes, you may crash guys. So now you wonder how the water gets in the brake system. Depending on how humid the climate is, how hot and cold your brakes get, they condensate and eventually they will absorb water. That's why you're supposed to change it quite often. Now let's explain guys. I'll get the brake tester here and I want to show you on this one. Check out for instance, okay, if I get that brake tester, we'll put the link in the description of the video below where you can get it from. We'll submerge it here and it's over 4%, so that one is quite bad guys. Okay, that one is terrible. So now what do we need to do? We need to find, okay, most of the newer vehicles will have a brake bleed function that you can use a computer, like the scanner that we have right here guys, and you can activate the function, and what you do, it's going to turn the brake pump on, the ABS pump, and it will tell you guys, okay, it will tell you exactly which wheel you need to do. If you don't have that brake bleed function, you can still do it manually on most vehicles, but always check your service manual. On some it may not be safe. For instance, this one doesn't have the brake bleed function, so we're going to open the front left wheel. It's the closest one actually to the brake pump, and we're going to get a container and empty the whole reservoir here, but do not press the brakes after that. We're going to empty it. You can see how bad it is guys. And once we do that, okay, we'll continue with the next step, and you will notice that the brake fluid will be quite dark. So guys, we're towards the end. You can see we cannot get more out. Check out the quality of that fluid. It's terrible guys. Okay, you can lose your brakes, you can crash. Now the new one, that Pentocene right here, it's really good stuff. We'll put the link to the tester and the brake fluid where you can get it from at a really good price. Quick shipping. Always make sure that it meets the recommendations and specifications for your vehicle specifically, but this car specifically has 200,000 miles, and we're doing that brake flush now. So fluid that closes like that is really good because it means that it will not absorb any water over time. We're going to get the funnel now guys, and once we get the funnel we're just going to go ahead and add it. You want to make sure that your reservoir does not get dry. If it gets dry, your brakes will get air, and then you have to bleed the brakes, which is quite a bit of a mess guys, especially with those ABS systems. It can take, okay, quite a bit of trouble. So we're going to go ahead and fill it all the way and keep eye on it to make sure that you always have fluid in it. There is a bottle that you can attach, automatic bottle, that fills it up. That way you can watch it from inside the vehicle and you don't run out of brake fluid guys easily. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We have that special bottle here, bleeder bottle, so it's a one-man function. You don't even need a second person to do the job. You can do it yourself. You gotta make sure that you have a little bit of fluid on the bottom, the hose to be covered, that way it cannot suck air when you release the pedal. And when you do that, okay, the only thing that you need to do, put the hose on the bleeder, okay, and you're going to release the brakes when, okay, the bleeder like this one. And when you do, we're going to keep pressing the brake pedal until you see clean fluid coming out of that wheel, guys. And after that, I'll recommend to go probably about 5 to 10 more times. So check it out now. Okay, we keep pressing the pedal. Let's do that. And you can see how much fluid it comes, guys. Okay, watch how it raises. Let's keep that. You'll see once the clean fluid starts coming, you will notice the difference. Just make sure the reservoir doesn't run out of fluid on top. That's very important. Let's keep doing that for a little bit more. The fluid change will be noticeable once it comes and you get clean fluid. Okay, let's check to make sure we have fluid on top now, because it took, guys, quite a bit. Okay, that's it. Let's check out the level. Level is coming to the low, so we need to add more. Okay, more will need to be added. So we'll need to do that. Okay, you can kind of see on the side where it is. The clean fluid is hard to see, by the way, sometimes, because it's super clear. Okay, it's still absorbing some. Okay, now it's getting full. Perfect. Now we're going to keep pressing, and you're going to notice eventually, okay, you'll start getting new fluid that will be clean and it will start settling on the bottom. So let's go ahead and press the brake a few more times, okay, and you will notice the fluid changing colors. So we keep pressing, guys. Check out how it raises, it goes up. Now those are humongous brakes, so you will need more fluid, guys, okay. Okay, it's still there, still getting. Okay, now we need to empty our bottle because it's too full. So we close the bleeding screw, we empty the bottle. Now I'm going to open it again and we're going to start pressing again, guys, and let's see. Okay, perfect. Let's keep doing that. And those are humongous Brembo brakes, so it will take quite a bit, guys, but eventually new fluid will start coming soon. You can see it takes quite a bit, guys. Okay, let's check the level on top. We are getting to the minimum, so we need to add more. So you need to always keep eye on it. So we add it, guys, and we keep doing more now. And let's see. Okay, it's coming soon. The thing is that our fluid wasn't so much dirtier compared to other times. Okay, I think it started changing the color towards the bottom. You can see it's getting lighter now. Okay, I started leaking here a little bit. Let me just get a towel to get the brakes. Okay. So we keep going, guys. The fluid that comes is quite lighter now. We're going to test it to see what's the quality of it. It's very important to make sure that new fluid comes really clean, and then you can stop. Always keep eye on top to make sure, yeah, that you do not, guys, run out of fluid. So we keep doing that. Those are humongous Brembo brakes, so it will take a little bit of time. But let's go ahead now. Okay, close it. Let's pull the bottom, and we need to test to see what came out of it now, and see if we have actually, okay, a clean fluid here. So let's open. We'll get the tester. We'll submerge it and see what we get now, guys. So let me see if I can. So we're at 3%. That means we're improving, but not all the way yet. So that means that it needs more. So, guys, the bleed screw is closed now. We're going to pull the hose. We're going to make sure that you drain it really good. We're going to get one cap, okay, and we're going to put the hose in the cap there, connect it, okay, and it's going to be collected right here in the cap. I'll go here, open it now, make sure that you do not I want to show you now, it's open, right? I'll go inside, I want to show you. Watch the holes now there, and here I'm going to press the brake pedal while this bleeder screw is open. Slowly press, do not let go, do not release it, keep pressing, keep pressing, keep pressing. Okay, now when I stop, we need to close the bleed screw. Perfect. Make sure it doesn't get air because we don't have the bleeding bottle connected. We're going to pull the hose now, drain it in the cap. And once we drain it, guys, we're going to check actually the quality of that new fluid to see what came out of there. Now let's check it out. And we're at 0%, guys. Okay, let's turn the light off, please. Okay, turn the light off. And here we're at 0%. That's brand new fluid that came out. So this wheel is done. You need to do that to all other wheels. Now the first one is the longest that takes because usually you need to flush the whole system, the brake pump, the ABS system and all that stuff, and after that the other wheels are a little bit faster. Hopefully guys the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching. See you next time.